Lion King 1. So
I remember somebody was trying to like convince me that Return of Jafar was like the best in the Aladdin series, and I'm like, are you?
I don't know. I
joking?
really liked Return of Jafar.
Yo, have you seen it recently?
No, I've not seen it recently.
Watch it recently, man. You'll change your mind real quick. Robin Williams isn't even in it. Anyways,
Really?
yeah, dude. It was that low budget.
Wow.
They couldn't afford Robin Williams, man. How you going to have Genie without Robin Williams? It's not going to work. Anyways, Hermo versus Cosmic Witch. No surprise from the shirt. Cosmic Witch going to be repping that Rosalina. We've seen her a fair amount of times, actually. Almost every single Shockwave I've casted in the past couple of weeks. I've seen her at least one time on stream. She had a great win over Game Prodigy last week. And I know that she definitely has a lot of momentum coming into this match. Let's see if she can put another W in the column.
So this matchup I could see being a little awkward for Rosalina. One of the big weaknesses Toon Link has is that he doesn't have any way to like really pressure shields. His grab is very, very committal. Doesn't really get great rewards off of it. And in general, will put him in extremely hot water if he's forced to try that option and fails. But Rosalina, you don't necessarily. The big thing about Rosalina is naturally Luma, and Luma can't shield. So being able to just throw boomerangs, throw bombs, even arrow maybe in neutral, setting up the safe aerials is going to be really easy for Toon Link to get a little bit of momentum going, just because he can take the Luma out and kind of remove the teeth that Rosalina has.
Yeah, I totally see what you mean. When you look at Toon Link, it feels like he might have the perfect tool set to deal with a character like Rosalina and Luma. He can stay from afar with those projectiles to take out Luma, and then when she's out, get up close and personal, get one of those big smash attacks. But so far, we're seeing Luma still in play. Hermo needs to understand that taking out Luma in this case is going to be his first priority before he focuses 100% on Rosalina.
Going a little crazy with the F smash is gonna get some punish for that.
Oh.
I like the setup. Yeah, trying to go for that grab release up smash that we saw some from Debuzz.
She's definitely been in the lab.
Nice evasion.
Hermo at a pretty high percent. Even though at the very beginning he did a great job of taking out Luma, right there,
yeah.
The platform coming into play and actually saving Luma. Beautiful bomb placement, though. And that was such a great option. I know a lot of characters really struggle whenever Rosalina puts Luma in that ledge.
Yeah.
So to throw the bomb right there to disrupt was just a work of art. But that down air, ugh.
Not the best place.
Committal options in the corner. It's what we've seen from Hermo a couple of times in this match. I want to see that cleaned up going into this next stock.
Money the up air. Super low percent, so fortunately it's not going to be the end of that stock, but yeah, Hermo not really taking the momentum in taking out Luma as I might have expected in this matchup. Yeah, a lot of his aggression has been towards Rosalina itself. Does actually get him with the kind of random forward smash, but we will definitely take those. Going to bring the game back to close even.
Cosmic Witch definitely wasn't expecting that second hit. That's why we saw that shield drop when it did. Hermo, though, again, in the corner, I want to see a bit more patience, and that's exactly what we saw from him. We didn't see him swing early like he did the past 2 times he was there.
Nice up air from Cosmic Witch. Got him in the corner pressure. Yep, that, again, like from whenever you're in the corner like that, jumping over your opponent, dropping down on them from a full hop, not really the safest option, especially in Smash 4 where attacks all have a lot of lag on shield. Not too much hit stun either. So the shield drops are going to be able to punish most aerials in the game. If you're, it's an exception rather than the rule that your character has an aerial they can do on shield and be safe. So pretty scary stuff. That's one of the reasons why you want to be removing Luma first, is so that they can't set up situations like that that force you to come in on them in unsafe ways. Once you remove the Luma's like a wall that you need to break through before you can really start interacting. And if you try to just jump over the wall and dive at your opponent, it's going to be pretty easy for them just to whack you out of the air.
Yeah, you're gonna have a tough time. It's some Acme type of things that your opponent can really do to you if you try to do that. Did it ever work for Wile E. Coyote? I don't think it did.
No, not even once.
Not even one time. I want to see who's going to be road running away with this match. That was awful. I apologize. But I really want to see who's going to be running away with this match at this point. Now, Hermo is at a very high percent, but I just think about Toon Link smash attacks. They're surprisingly strong, and I think that if he can just get Cosmic Witch into the corner, then maybe he can walk away with a really surprising KO. Cosmic Witch, though, she's going to get the bear. She's going to get plenty of positioning. And right there, one thing we haven't seen her punish all game long are those non-sweet spotted recoveries.
But, yep, that early frame neutral air from Luma coming through to get the kill. Cosmic Witch takes game 1.
So 1 down. Looking back at the game, what are some points that you think made the outcome of the match go the way that it did?
Well, as mentioned, I feel like the main problem that Hermo had at this play, there was some smaller stuff, some fundamental things, like not diving in and doing unsafe things whenever you're in the corner, not throwing out unsafe smashes all the time, but the matchup, understanding how to play, like set the correct game plan for the character head-to-head matchup, understanding that it needs to be able to take out Luma was one of the the biggest important things. I think that gave Cosmic Witch so much momentum in neutral. Be able to set up those walls and be like, even in situations where normally it would be unsafe to like send Luma out and like have her do stuff and be super far away from Rosalina, was safe to do that because Hermo was not taking advantage of that and finishing Luma in those situations.
So what do you think is going on in her head when she's switching things up to Sheik? Do you think she feels like she'll have a better time in the matchup with this character, or is it some other reason?
Yeah, I think so. Toon is a zoning character. He's kind of slippery and neutral, like throws lots of aerials and bombs and projectiles and makes himself kind of hard to hit. And Sheik is not a character that you can really run from.
Yeah, it's true. If there was any character, I think, who could break those zones very quickly and just sort of catapult their way through the wall, I'd say it's Sheik. And right there, beautiful confirmation. Looking like Mr. R at Evo with those needles into the bouncing fish. I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah, so I actually did not know that Cosmic Witch had a Sheik.
Me neither.
So it looks like pretty clean stuff.
Oh, she wanted all the marbles.
Yeah, every single one of them. Nice punish from Hermo. Getting the late hit dash attack. Yep. So that was actually interesting because he had set the boomerang up ahead of time so that he could do the smash attack on shield, and normally it would be unsafe, but then the boomerang comes in to hit his opponent, kind of add a little bit of disruption afterwards. So, but yeah, that time kind of trying to do the same setup, throwing the boomerang and then going for the smash, but this time Cosmic Witch rolling behind it, so no threat of the boomerang. Very easy to punish.
Hermo has to be careful whenever he's throwing out those spin attacks. I mean, it seems like not only is he filling the sweet spot, but sometimes he'll just throw them out as an almost defensive maneuver in the air, and that gives a character like Sheik so much time to set up, take a sip of coffee, and then go and get one of those fully charged up smashes on you.
Oh, yep, nice. Patience from Cosmic Witch. So right there, Cosmic Witch had landed from the uppie, and if she had wanted to, she could have tried to slip away afterwards, but instead, knowing that Hermo was going to be doing the dash attack to try and snipe her out of one of those evasive actions, just being patient, shielding it instead, and then punish the dash attack.
Both of them are looking for that charged up smash finish. Hermo going to be settling for the forward air instead. He's going to be on the board now, but he still has a lot of ground to make up. Already in those triple digits.
Unsafe F smash on shield, but Cosmic Witch doesn't quite get the throw.
Sheik is definitely on the lighter side, though.
Yes. Yeah, she is actually even lighter now after the fetch, too. Yeah, if Hermo can manage to hold on to the stock, we could be looking at a Rage F smash comeback.
Of course, Sheik, even pre-patch, struggled in the late game, but now struggles even more. But we saw from the first stock that Cosmic Witch didn't even need to go for any of those standard combos. Not that she could. She seemed like she had an understanding of some of those setups that she could do off stage, some of those quick confirms off of needles instead.
Hermo trying to find the room to land with these sticks. Gonna be big damage off the missed up smash.
Great positioning as well. Oh, that's gonna be a decent punish. I think I was expecting maybe a little bit more after the bouncing fish on stage.
Possibly, yeah. Bouncing fish is fast enough that a lot of times people are like kind of hesitant in trying to punish it because there are a lot of times when you could potentially try and like try to get it all and not actually get too much at all, just because there are some weird ways that it interacts with the landing leg and such.
Yeah, I guess at this kind of percent you can't really get greedy.
Yes.
Right.
Well, again, missing the dash attack off of the shielded.
Wow, Hermo has actually brought this back almost all the way. That's going to be a great opportunity. Whiffing with the up air, though. Another shot, but the vanish right onto Hermo into the up smash. And Cosmic Witch closes that game out. I'll tell you what, that was on the verge of being a marvelous comeback.
Yeah.
The vanish straight onto Hermo.
Yeah, that was kind of scary.
Oh, man. That was a great match.
That was a good set. Good set.
Yeah.
Both matches.
Yeah.